But yeah, it's literally dead bodies just laying around in hell. And if you didn't follow the laws on earth, you're not going to be able to go to heaven. So you're going to end up in hell. And the thing is when you wake up in hell, it's just like waking up on earth. Only thing is, earth realm is for getting to heaven. That's why you here. I mean, there's other places you could go after this that's more evolved, but most of us, we just trying to get to heaven. It's beautiful up there. And I'm not going to say up there because it's really not up. It's just when your mind switches dimensions, you're just there. Don't worry about if it's east, west, because this universe is so big, the compass don't exist here. You get it? So this illusion that we in, you got to understand how we playing this game. You're acting out a film. That's literally what the angel said. You're acting out a film. But some people take their life way too serious or way more serious. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be more serious than God. God is the only one who's like, what's fucked up is if you supposed to die, you just supposed to die because that's what God said. Like that, this is like, it was times where warriors had to just take lives with swords and shields back then when they was fighting, like how Zelda got a sword and a shield. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Pay attention to Zelda. He was on a journey by himself. Link. Zelda is actually the princess, but Link, he was on a journey by himself. Late night in the forest, spooky town, late night in the castle. No matter where he had to go, he had the journey done. He was on a fucking journey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what life is like, Zelda. You on a journey. Everybody ain't gonna go in the same direction you going in. You get it? So sometimes you just gotta detach from everything. Whatever ain't trying to serve you, because if somebody really wanted to help you out or serve you, they would. And then you were supposed to do the same thing, serve them. So, you get what I'm saying? So, I'm just the devil. I only really want to serve me. That's just how it is. I'm the Antichrist. I came from hell. I'm talking about there's no laws in hell. So when in hell, God don't give a fuck about what's going on in hell. People die in hell all the time, and there's not gonna be no justice or no revenge, or it's just gonna be up, that person died today, or that person got smashed with a rock and he died in the forest. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's no karmic laws in hell. So if you didn't follow the laws here, that's where you're going to go. And I'm talking about the way God got this computer set up in this matrix. This hypercomputer system is designed to just make your mind go back to hell. Like God got it all, this computer animation animated. I'm talking about everything is autopilot, or everything is auto animated. Everything is, you get what I'm saying? So like when you die, God don't even have to worry about you. He got the computer chip already designed. All right, put this nigga back into this video game now. He ain't learned his lesson. Put him down in hell. You get it? That's all God's doing already. Like, you have to be able to crack the codes to remove these viruses out of your cyber system, because you have a lot of viruses, demons, and spiritual beings after you. especially when you die. They hungry. I'm trying to tell you, there's beings with outside of your mind that you don't see that can cause carnage. I'm telling you, this system that you live in, it's really a system. Once you crack the codes in your mind, I'm talking about, I'm the Antichrist. So there's nobody with higher knowledge than this. Nobody. God already told me. He said, yeah, there's other chosen ones that know probably more than you, or probably know everything you know, but there's nobody who's going to give out this knowledge like you. Why? Because I'm the Antichrist. That's why. The balance must be restored, or hell is going to fill up to the point where it's just going to be just, it ain't going to be no space down there. I'm telling you, hell is very big, but in your mind, when you're there, you're going to feel like it's small. It's crowded. It is. And that's how hell is. Like how people act on earth. Like the other day, I don't even play video games, but I tried to plug into the Matrix. So I jumped on the game and I jumped on Jason just to see, all right, let me see if I got some skills, if I can survive. Tell me how there's a boat that you got to fix to leave Crystal Lake, and then there's a car. Tell me why sometimes there's two cars. There's a two-seater and then there's a four-seater. Tell me why people in real life are so selfish that the nigga jumped in the car and left everybody. He had the four-door. He just left in the game. Yeah, in the game. But you got to understand, these are the people that you're dealing with in real life. I'm talking about real life circumstances. So that means if that was real life and he had to get away with his life, he would have pulled off with the four-seater and left all of us to sit there and get slashed up by Jason. So this is why I don't trust people in real life. You cannot put your trust into man. You can't. You can have agreements, but you can't put your trust in them. I told you, this cyber computer that's behind the scene of your heart pumping. Like, you don't understand how this works. You don't. Because it was designed this way. Like, the way that your mind worked, yo, I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Like, hyperspace. You never seen no shit like hyperspace before. Hyperspace look like you're inside of a fucking computer. That's what that shit look like. People who have done DMT and did mushrooms, them niggas went straight to hyperspace. Like, it's the scariest shit you gonna ever see. It's damn near just as scary as hell. Even though hell is bloody, hell is like, it's just, it is what people described in the Bible. But the only reason hell exists, because hell is fake. It is fake, but it's real. Because if your mind creates it, when you die, that's how it's going to be. That's why a lot of these yogis out in the mountains and that's been living outside and they just right with the earth, yeah, they know they already created their heaven. They going, that's where they going when they die. They know that. You know, it's crazy. Because if people knew that the bad shit they do could have them land up and end up coming back in the next life as a tree, this is what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what it is to be a tree, to have to stand in the same spot your whole fucking life. Y'all can't even handle jail. Imagine being a tree and getting what you get. The rain, it rains when it rains. You can't turn the sun off and on. It comes out when it comes out. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to come back to this earth again and have to be a tree. And you damn sure don't want to be living in hell for the next eternity, because the eternity, that shit just never ends. You die and you keep waking up. You be like, wait, God put me in a new body again to die again? Damn, like, and it's not God. It's the computer system that's behind the scenes of your mind. Like right there behind your dreams, it's the computer system right there. When you could rip the dream down, you could actually see all of the circuits and the computer chips in the back of your mind. I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand. I cut my hand. It looked like it was wires in my hand. Even though I know that it's flesh and it's bone, but your nerves is technically computer wires. That's what your nerves are. Now your bones, you get it? That's something different. And then you need the blood to flow through. You see? But hell is vicious. Nobody wants to go there. I'm talking about anybody who ever been there wouldn't wish that shit on somebody else. They wouldn't. Because time don't end down there. I'm talking about when you sit in here and you realize that you woke up and you was in hell, you gonna realize that you was already there. I mean, for a long time. It's like when you wake up in hell, your life on earth never existed. Nah, because you said fuck this shit. You didn't want to do what God wanted you to do. So look where you woke up at.